And the more you pinch the mid lane champion pool, the more likely it becomes for Viktor to be able to get through the power drop in the early game, which is the 1-6.
Peanut, though, through the pink ward, trying to brute force Duke, but he's level 6. That's an incredibly difficult turn.
This with the stun as well. It's Peanut who pulls aggro first. He will juke away eventually and does so. Of course, the King's tribute is on, but now Kuro's in the mix as well, missing the death ray, but still, he's got the ulti on, and now Duke's gonna run out of help, but he flashed away in time to knock us back by Smeb's ultimate, and Duke will get away with his life, but it does mean a lot of pressure in the top lane, and the turret will lose a lot of health.
Yep.
And you can see SKT trying to play with more than just the gold, but the tempo lead. They took over the bottom jungle. They're fighting for the red buff, and you can see that's going to be the red taken away by Wolf, and Peanut's now got to be a little bit afraid of the fact that everyone's coming by, and that Ashe arrow from Bang could have secured first blood for SKT. Thankfully for ROX, they were able to get away.
Yeah, even if Poppy were to get 20 or 30 CS up on Trundle, by the time the late game hits, Trundle will have that pushing wave, and that's why Smeb's roaming in.
Got this coming in, the flash to push him back, but it's not going to be the cocoon, and the shockwave buys all the time Faker needs. 1v3, easy escape, 2 summoners down, but he's okay.
Getting 3/4 of that turret now means one small misstep in the mid lane would mean first turret, and they're trying to get that misstep with his Ashe arrow. Trying
to make the steps, not going to land them just yet. ROX able to tiptoe around them without too much problem, but it is Faker pushing up now without any summoner, so a slow and a lot more damage into the evaporation. First blood in for Smeb, and the fight continues. Bengi throws the undertow, but he's running for dear life. Smeb with immaculate timing lands the knock of the follow-throughs there. 2-0 for ROX. So good at absorbing the pressure and trying to bring it a little bit later than 2016 ROX is seemingly comfortable with. Another shockwave now into Kuro, half HP on him. The shield's gonna time out, and Faker looking for just a little bit more, and he's not quite gonna land it. Nice sidestep getting away from Cocoon. Out goes Kuro. 1,800 gold lead. It's Faker somewhat solo killing the mid lane turret. He got some help from Bengi earlier on, who has been farming up a storm and pushing the lanes as he needs. SKT in the advantage. Peanut will get away from Stranglethorns, but he's now on top of 2 members of SKT, looking for a bit more damage. Stun finds Gorilla. Wolf does not yet has Grassroots available, and a great flash gets Gorilla away from the shockwave, but now Duke is back in the mix, and the Strangling Thorns are there, and it's one more hit to do it, and Duke gets the kill thanks to the King's tribute. And you can see this now, 1,700 gold ahead, SKT with the first kill of the game. ROX were able to time that push while the red buff was still not being taken, but hold on, it's Gorilla. A nice flash by Wolf getting away from Peanut's Cocoon. That could have been death for him. Also, Drake should have been aggroed, and Bengi is on it.
But this is another play from SKT where the goal is not to kill, it is just to wound. Get them low enough on HP, get them out of the area, and hopefully force and rush an objective right here. But SKT decide to turn.
Oh, Peanut jumps in!
He's in a pretty dangerous spot, stuns up in a bang, but now getting chased down by Bengi. This could be enough damage to trade one back, and they will find the ROX Tigers jungler. Now it's Duke running for a shockwave, not quite gonna land. They're missing plenty of CC, but it's still 2 kills picked up, and Duke is just too tanky. Smeb is now alone under the turret, will be running out of health, and it's Kuro to try to save the fight. Looks for Faker, does turn around 1, and Smeb will not be killed off. It's a 2 for 3. ROX finding a couple of kills to get again. Kuro nearly finds a third as well, but that turret has fallen down. It's still a positive play for SKT.
Whoever pushes first gets to make the first action, leave the lane and do something. Right now, ROX, they don't want to play the pushing game anymore. That's why they just group as 5.
And even though they're down 2,000 gold, the second Infernal is so important. Ultimate's just now coming up for SKT. We're going to see a fight.
Duke in a good position, but Gorilla caught in the front, gets okay behind the wall. Now the re-engagement of Bengi popping his ultimate, 1,800 health on the Drake, and Peanut is still taking it. And then Smeb takes an arrow to the face with a shutdown in favor of Bang.
He's got it!
Peanut lands the smite, so it is a loss. Oh, who warded that? Why would you? Wolf gives Peanut the escape by warding over the wall.
And Peanut had maybe 0.5 seconds to click there. He was spamming over the wall, hoping somebody for dear life would place a ward. There is an opportunity of counter Baron though. Smeb is dead. Peanut is chunked here. There is vision. Maybe they can use it as a bait.
Zyra does help take the Baron, but they got to be careful, especially if both goes down.
Also gives 300 gold to Kuro.
The double Infernal Drake is just enough to keep ROX in the game.
Oh, mid laners assassinating supports. What is this, 2013?
Yeah, supports
It's Orianna, Ashe Zyra bottom lane. It's definitely 2013.
The ROX Tigers have shown that they don't care.
Exactly, it's been quite remarkable because SKT has had the pushing lanes for a lot of this game. Getting Faker's flash this early when he's running extremely low magic resist against Kuro means the team fight's going to be very hard for Faker to enter.
A lot of stats. Viktor and Caitlyn definitely want the extra ability power and attack damage. Those are the 2 primary carries of the squad.
Gorilla!
And it's Gorilla getting caught out with a chain of crowd control, and Wolf deserves the last save for setting up that play with the grasping roots. Meanwhile, Duke's split pushing finally does pay off. SKT the first to get all 3 3 outer turrets, and in a 5v4 potential, could be very easy to get more.
All the vision control is on the bottom side for ROX. They now see the Baron, but it's too late. They will get the third Infernal, but SKT gets the Baron.
The very important Baron to grab. SKT, I think, making the exact right play on the backswing of that catch on the mid lane.
Because with triple Infernal Drake, you don't want to face a team straight up 5v5, but they will have the gold lead regardless.
They're going to have the slow on Smeb, who tackles in towards Bengi, but is now running out of life rapidly down below 1,000. The knockup is there, and the final blow comes through. Bengi gets the kill. Yet the pick comes through. They didn't even need Ashe for it. It's up to Kuro playing a bit of wave clear, and looks like all is well. And they just sit there hitting.
And they're starting Asher.
And it's ROX hoping for a miracle play, looking for a rush on Baron. SKT are pretty far. You will have Duke coming in from the flank, but there's no steal in range. The arrow lands, and it's secure by Peanut. Now the 5-on-5. Bengi comes in, down to half HP, and it's going to be Duke kicked right back out. And ROX get away clean with the Baron.
The early QSS of Frey, it really has shaped ROX to play a much different way, with Frey honestly playing borderline confident. No QSS on Smeb though, but he can just dodge it.
Bang actually lodges it, and it's Bang running out of health, but now look at that. It's just too much damage to deal with. Smeb's trying to run away with his life, and he will do so. I think actually it was Duke's pillar that might have gotten him away from the Enchanted Crystal there, but with team members up top lane, it's a great repel out from Peanut, and that's going to be a turret going down. Bengi, then a half HP, and Wolf got slowed by the Chaos Storm, which means a flash out of the SKT support.
And who needs flash the shockwave when you can just repel it if you're Peanut? That was a really great play.
Yeah, Prey knows to not walk too far into the brush. Bengi actually walked forward a little bit here, and you can see that still. The turret's picked up, and Kuro clutch gets the flash away just in time. A quick Roots coming in there as well, stopping down Prey and Gorilla. They don't find much.
Going for it.
There's a stun. There's a knockdown on Wolf, and they're going to knock down him before he can do much of anything. So it's a 1-for-0 in favor of ROX Tigers. Bengi's ulti is down as well. There's no more chase to be had. But look at SKT always playing the map a little bit smarter. That top lane inhib turret will be going down, making that score 8-5 in turrets. Any good team fight now at this point in the game, SKT can outright kill the base.
Yeah, the support's coming. Karma just not there yet. Only thing that matters right now is this Elder Dragon. SKT looking to rush it down, using the zone from Wolf. Look for him to put that
stolen so many objectives this world.
They're trying to keep out. Repel gets away from the stun. He goes in for it, and it's secured by Bengi. That is a big deal. SKT, shockwave, a shutdown. They've got 3 already. They're looking to kill absolutely everybody. ROX Tigers getting wiped off the face of the map. Smeb the only one alive.
SKT burns Kuro's flash in a previous fight. Faker gets him the next time. Bengi is clutch with the smite in the jungle, and that's most likely the game for SKT.
Yeah, ROX get lured into the trap. They tunnel so hard into the objective that they forget that they're running into an Orianna Trundle comp. Once near the pillar, it was the perfect ultimate from Faker, and that's it for SKT. They get the kill, they get the objective, and they run down the mid lane.
And poor Smeb can't do anything. The recall is stopped. SK Telecom T1 are a third of the way there as they take game 1 over ROX Tigers, looking to make it to the finals.